right, guys, welcome back once again. Okay, so for this video, I gotta throw a word out there. The word for this video is improvise. Improvise, 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 because that's what I had to do in this video. So what I thought was going to be a simple come in, set up, get it out of there, be gone, did not happen. Okay, a couple things. So there was a miscommunication between the host, the owner of the venue, and my client. She was told 6 tables, and I think my client assumed that meant 6 guest tables, which is what she told me. But in reality, it was 4 guest tables and 2 food tables. And the food tables were actually 4-foot food tables. And 6-foot guest tables. So that was the first thing. The second thing is I didn't get to see the space in person beforehand. They do have an online virtual tour, which was absolutely great. But there's, it's just something about seeing something in person that you really get a feel of the space. So this setup was a baby shower. It was for 30 people. So, something intimate, which was what the client wanted. But I didn't know the space was going to be as small or as intimate as it was. Because if I did, I would suggest another design for her tables. So let's get into it. So when I seen the space, I immediately thought this is just not gonna work. Just because of the design. Those balloons that you see up against the wall were supposed to be garlands for the table. Now my client sent me pictures of balloon garlands sitting on the table, but the Pinterest, the tables were double wide tables, so they were 2 6-foot tables put together, which for my design it would have worked because I was told 6 guest tables, but we ended up having 4. So if I would have had the 6, I would have doubled the table, and it would have been 3 large tables, and the garlands would overflow to the sides, and guests per table. We would have worked it out. It would have been fine. But since there was only 4 tables, putting that large of a garland on a single table just did not look right. And as soon as I seen that, my heart stopped a little bit. But I knew I had to keep going and do what I could do until I got to the table situation, and I would have had to figure it out then, which is what I did. So y'all, another thing that gave me a mini heart attack was the double wide throne chair. My client upgraded to my double wide throne chair from a smaller love seat that I had maybe a week prior to the event, and it didn't dawn on me until Thursday. The event was Saturday, so it didn't dawn on me until Thursday, 2 days before the event, that this throne chair may not fit in this space. So immediately I went online to the virtual tour because they have the measurement tools, and everything online says it's a go, that it should fit. But once again, when I pulled up and seeing something in person, I looked at the door and I said that is not gonna fit. But it did. Me and my brother squoze that thing in there without damaging my chair or the venue, so that was a win. But now once I got it in the space, I'm like, this chair is rather large. Even the venue owner said she ain't know how we was gonna do it. Where the chair is now is where I originally thought of putting the chair that she had originally booked, which is way smaller and didn't stick out as much. This throne chair stuck out enough that it would obstruct, the walkway. So I immediately started thinking that is gonna have to move. And then once I put together my balloon that was on that circle frame, that stuck out into the walkway, and I was just not liking it. Look at me. I'm looking like, yeah, no, I don't like that. Because of the pictures online, I thought that area in the corner was definitely bigger, and it wasn't, because that area in the corner has a light, and it actually has a grass wall. So if the space was a little bit bigger or the frame was smaller, it would have been a perfect, photo op area. But that's no here nor there. So so now I'm worried about what I'm going to do for these tables, where I'm going to arrange this throne chair and where I'm going to arrange this balloon structure. You can see I'm on my phone. I'm looking to see if I had it wrong, the count of the tables wrong, and I didn't. I went back to the invoice, to the email, to the contract. Like, everything says 6 tables. So I'm like, okay, so we just gotta make it do what it do, and I just gotta keep thinking as I keep working. And that's just what it was. I honestly wasn't even going to record this this setup. My mom literally was like, your tripod and your camera's still over here. And I was like, yeah, I'm not even worried about that right now. I'm just worried about what I'm going to put out. And is it going to be, up to the standards of what she's booked me for? Although I knew, it's nothing I could do. But in my heart, I couldn't just give her what she asked for, knowing it wouldn't look right. So yes, so that's my spiel. So 3 minutes after my mom said something about my camera, I said, you know what? I'm going to put my camera up, and it is what it is. I'm still going to produce something. I had no choice but to produce something, and why not, record it? It's a learning experience for myself, as well as maybe for someone else. I learned definitely to improvise. You definitely have to be able to think on your feet when you're in this business, and communication is definitely key. Yes, there was a miscommunication about the table count, but that shouldn't be miscommunication of me telling my client now that I have to do some improvising, because I don't want her to come in and just be shocked that it's not what she wanted. So I actually did end up texting her towards the end of me finishing up, asking, what time she was going to be here, and because I had to do some improvising, and I wanted her to see it, beforehand, before anyone really got here, and also so she wouldn't be shocked when she came in and be like, that is not what I asked for. Because then I would have been flipping crazy. But yeah, she was definitely nice. I definitely appreciate my clients. They are the bomb.com, because some clients, they give you a headache. They be wanting you to, you want you to move heaven and earth for something that you can't move heaven and earth for. But yeah, so now my gears, they done kicked in, and I'm like, all right, rearranging some stuff. And that's going to be the final setup. And I'm sorry for the balloons being in the way, because I forgot I was even recording, to be honest. Like I told you, recording was not even on my mind. Totally forgot. And once again, my mom came in with the save, girl. She moved my camera slightly so that some stuff could be seen in the next couple clips. But yeah, this is what I came up with. These were the centerpieces, just some simple balloon centerpieces for the tables, and everything came out good. My client liked it, her best friend liked it, the father-to-be liked it. They like it, I love it, we were good. And y'all, that is it. I'm sorry I didn't have any video of the final setup, but I hope you guys enjoyed these stills. Please let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video.